some pencil out of my mouth. I'm doing some mock-up here. This is where the bridge is going to go. This is what you guys have all been waiting to see. So I actually had to do an adjustment and make these girders a little longer because I didn't like the way the feet sat against the bottom of the bridge deck. But I don't want to glue this down either because I want to be able to take this off to clean the track underneath. So I'm going to leave this the way it was. Then I came up with an idea. If you see the, all right, if you see the end of these abutments, this one actually might be a better view. So the way the abutments came, you have this main unit down the bottom, and then you pick the top part here, depending on the height of your bridge. And then you also have these wings. So on this side, I'm going to use both wings. But over here, I can't use the wings at all. So John and I are going to make up something else. But they gave you a couple different sizes of these. This is actually the smaller one. There's another medium-sized one. So what I was thinking of doing, since I'm not going to glue this down, is I'm going to take this medium-sized one. I'm going to cut this corner off right there, like a 45 degree. And I'm going to glue that in place right here. Something like that. Actually, this one would go on the other side because there's an edge on there. So this one will go on that side. And then when I cut that one off, that one will go on that side. And I'll have to sand it down and get it to the right height there. But I'm hoping the bridge will just sit in between those. And that's what will keep it from going back and forth and keeping the track straight. I'll let you know how I make out and continue this as soon as I have those in. All right, gang. So I got those adjustment points put in over here. I'm calling them adjustment points. I don't know what they are. They're not a part of the original design. It's just something that I made up. Again, I just cut those pieces, glued them in there with some plastic weld. I still do have to cut them down and make them fit in. But I got them on both sides, over there and over there. So I'll just sand those off, the fronts and the backs. But here's the first test fit of the bridge. So the shoes there should slide right on in there. All right. And then over here, I should get the same. Boom. Boom. There we go. Bridge with track. That is in and that is stable. That's not going nowhere. So nobody's pushing that over. And having it done this way allows me to take this in and out. This top part, this girder, does pull out so I can take this off to clean the track. But I still like that added security of having to remove this if I ever do need to. So now I just got to get the track connected from there to over there. And from there to back there. And then I'll have a train running like this guy coming up here. So track 1 is operational. That's the outside track there. It goes down there, all the way up and around the back. And then past what I'm calling Switch Junction there. And then goes back down underneath that tunnel and around that back loop. So that's where the first track will go, which is basically just a big round circle. These two inner tracks are basically a figure 8. It'll go down there, bypass around and come under, and that's those two middle tracks there. And then they'll run back that way, come back around once that's complete, and then come across the bridge. So it's a big giant figure 8. So 2 8s in a circle. All right, so I will get back to you as soon as I got some track laid that I can connect these bad boys up. Oh, hey guys, back here at the layout. Going to do a little work on trying to get these tracks installed. Um, I've been working over here on this side. Before I can get the bridge put in, I got to get the track done to meet the bridge. But before I do the track, I got to take care of something first. Let me flip you around to show you. So John and I, we built this little tunnel here that we are going to, it's basically like it's a car tunnel. So you can see we put roads in the lines there, or lines in the road. But the coolest thing is we put a little LED in there, which you could see it glaring, but when the lights are out, it actually looks pretty cool. But what I have to do is I've got to cover the top of this here so that when the track runs over, or when train runs over the track, it's not doing a little dip there. So what I did is I just took some pink foam that I had, same foam that's down here, and I just made a little box out of it. And it's actually held together with Aleene's tacky glue. First time I've ever used it, and for this stuff, pretty damn strong. That's not breaking or going anywhere. So my thought is I'm just going to slide this in here underneath of the track, and I'm hoping that this will just give me the stability that we need so that when we put the train on it, it'll do the job. It looks like I've got to cut this down a little bit because it's a little too tall. Actually, this side maybe just needs to come down. This side looks like the cork will meet up with that, and I can actually just use that as road bed, so that'll be fine. Same here. I could probably just cut this cork back and just use that flat. But yeah, that's what I'm going to get working on now, and I just figured I'd share that with you, and I'll show it to you when I'm done. Be back. Hey guys, just a layout update. Try and get in the right light here. I've been working down here in the Fults Bailey Railroad, just getting some things done, tidying up. No, not tidying up. This place is still a mess. But I've been doing some track work, trying to get the track work done and the bridge put in. And let me flip you around. I'll show you what I got so far. All right, so where we left off, these two tracks were not complete, and they are now. I don't have it on right now, but I put a light inside our tunnel. I got a little piece of styrofoam up there to give us some flat area for the track to go over. The track up here is complete up to, oh gosh, look at that. The bridge is in. And those tracks are wired. Those two locos will move. So between here and there is the only length of track that I have left, that we have left to complete. And then we are done track work unless we plan on doing some additions. I think I mentioned in a past video, there is a turnout right there that we're going to probably use to bring cars in here and maybe make a little yard right up in here. But that's future enhancements, advancements. We haven't even done a track plan for that. What you see right now is the original track plan, and it is finally coming to fruition. So, the bridge is in, looking great. I can't wait to start getting everything run the way it is. Pain in the butt to duck under, and not so much for the bridge, but this part here is actually a little lower than the bridge, so that's really what I'm ducking under, and that's the pain in the butt. But is what it is. Bridge is looking great. Track work almost done. Be back soon.